Let me start off by saying everyone, yes, everyone, is creative. You don't have to be doing a creative job in a creative field. You don't have to be as artsy as that one friend you have. Humans are innately curious and imaginative, so trust me when I say you're creative. Step 1. Get rid of the idea that you have to make something perfect, or even good. You don't have to follow a certain format everyone else follows. There are literally no rules to creating, so don't box yourself in. If you want to make a video about Japan, make a video about Japan. If you want a scrapbook or make a digital collage, go for it. So whip out that camera, get your old art supplies, and just do the creative thing. Step 2. Go outside. Some of the best inspiration is found in between work, during rest and vacation. I love the internet as much as the next person, but I found that the greatest sense of creativity and renewal often comes from just taking a break. Obviously, you don't need to fly to a different country for this. A day away from your laptop and a walk around your local park works really well too. Sunlight is free, air is free, nature is so healing, there's literally nothing quite like it. Step 3. If you don't know where to start documenting your life. You are constantly living it, so there's always something to capture there. And if you don't think you live an exciting life, you're wrong. There's so much beauty in romanticizing what you think are the small and simple and mundane moments. Capture as much as you want, as often as you can. My friend Paolo has a saying, film now, worry later. This might be obvious, but it's better to have something, anything to work with, than to have nothing at all. There are these two phrases that have been circulating around the internet lately that I really love. The first one is, the time will pass anyways. Say you're 50 and you want to learn Illustrator for the first time, you can either dedicate a year to learning this program or not. Either way, at the end of the year, you'll be 51. You're not too old to start, and the time will pass anyway. The second phrase is, do it scared. It's okay to be scared to start something unfamiliar. It's a very normal reaction to have, just as long as you don't let it stop you from actually doing it. Step 4. Spend time with your friends and the people you love. Document this endlessly. I'm introverted and I appreciate my alone time as much as the next introverted person, but humans are meant to be social and we naturally crave a sense of community. I found that catching up with a friend is the easiest way to fill up my cup and just instantly puts me in a better mood. Take as many pictures and videos as possible. Encourage your friends and your family to do the same. I don't think there's ever been a time where I've regretted documenting my life. It's a fun, fairly low barrier, creative little hobby that anyone can take up.
Wait, give me a second. I messed it up. Okay.
Moving, so I should do high shutter speed.
Step 5. Try to catalog things that bring you joy and actively seek them out. I'm a brand and graphic designer, so cool packaging and stickers are my bread and butter. Whether it's the grocery store or a cool retail shop or a stationery store, don't be afraid to browse the aisles for inspiration, because inspiration is literally everywhere. If you want to take it one step further, go to an art gallery or a museum. Take the time to appreciate other people's work and art in a dedicated space. I went to this exhibit called Team Lab Borderless in Tokyo, and it was one of my favorite museums I've ever been to. There were several different spaces that were constantly changing. Art would move in and out of the rooms, sometimes interacting with each other, and it was just one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. Step 6. Let yourself be messy and embarrassing. Forget about what other people might think of you because their opinions don't really matter. At the end of the day, everyone is mostly preoccupied with their own image and sense of self. Film yourself in public, post your singing video, perform your poetry. Making things is really hard, so trust the process. It might feel uncomfortable because you don't ever fully know how it'll turn out until you've finished, but just learn to embrace the mess. Step 7. Slow down. I get into the habit of rushing through the day, trying to do as much as possible because we're wired to think we should constantly work. Like so many others, if I don't feel productive, I feel bad. But the truth is, the emails and the projects and the to-do list will always be there. This is in no way a groundbreaking idea, but make the effort to take time off, actually go somewhere with your friends, and make new memories. Forcing yourself to work when you don't have the energy to is a guaranteed way to burn out fast. I've been sitting on this footage for well over a month now, trying to figure out what I want to do with it, but ideas take time, projects take time. Stop rushing everything and just take time to look around. The life you live is beautiful and inspiring and so much sweeter when you slow down and actually live it. I've talked about all of this before, and I'm definitely not the first person to say any of this, but everyone can use a little reminder. You're already full of creativity and passion, you just have to take the steps to unlock it. So what are you waiting for?